Holy shit. Okay, last time we went into the shadow, and that's what happened.
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now, you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to. You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important.
Turn down the light! Turn down the light! Oh! What? I'm in control again? Oh!
But, more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for.
I keep feeling like it's the end of the game. But is it? Oh, it's closed that time. The door is closed.
Your life will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems. But today, you have the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them. Because you saw things from every angle, you understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way.
We're going backwards through the game. Although, actually, I'm not sure if it's going in order. Danny! Oh.
In a few minutes, you'll be back in the real world. And some part of you will say that none of this was real. So, how could it have really meant anything? But, just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wake up.
Okay, credits. Notice the M in Superliminal. Oh my god, that is trippy too. Is it though? Is it though? The music. I miss so many secrets, I know. But there's also a multiplayer. And I don't know what that's about. I read that as Christopher Lloyd. I don't even know if Christopher Lloyd is still alive. Composer and sound designer Matt Christensen. Good music. Max Haworth is the voice. The only voice in this game. But yeah, thank you so much, Cheesy, for this game. That was a trip. It was a bit frustrating at times. There were only two real frustrating moments. The bounce castle and what was the other one? I forgot already. But the bounce castle was the worst. Oh, the second one was the paradox thing. That was weird. Cause I didn't know what they wanted me to do there. And I don't even remember how I got through it. Somehow I just kind of like kept dragging the houses from inside the houses, and eventually it triggered the paradox. But I actually broke the game. I soft locked it. And I had to restart from the checkpoint. Thanks for dreaming. So yeah, there's a multiplayer. I'm not gonna mess with it today, but what is it? Battle Royale? How do you battle people? And then you can play through this in co-op. That would be interesting. And I want to do that with Cheesy one day. So we gotta find a day when we're both available. Extra modes? Challenge mode. Developer commentary. Workshop. They have mods. Wait, I can continue the game? What if I continue? Is it just gonna start a new game? Oh, I'm back here again. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would love to do a co-op run. Cheesy, what days are you off work? Wait, do you work Monday to Friday? Okay.
Hello, and welcome to the Superliminal Developer Commentary. I'm Albert, Game Director of Superliminal. Myself and the rest of the team will be popping up every now and then as you play. With subtitles open, you can see who is talking and what their role on the game is.
Our patent-pending Somnosculpt technology provides safe and effective dream therapy while you rest in the comfort of our flagship clinic. Located right next to the secondary overflow parking lot at the University Medical Center. Somnosculpt will make your dreams come true.
I'm not gonna go through the whole playthrough. Just wanted to hear a little bit.
Hi, my name's Chris. I was the producer and designer on Superliminal.
Hi, this is Will O'Neill, and I was the writer on Superliminal.
Okay, so that very beginning of Superliminal is actually one of the last parts we finished. Throughout development, we created so many different introductions to the game. Not all of them were cutscenes, like that one, but we ended up feeling that that in-game video sequence offered a really smooth on-ramp that let us set the framework for what's to come. By keeping it grounded in the world, rather than just a video, we felt it to be a good way to get you situated in the game and aware of what's up.
So when I wrote the opening line of "Are you filled with feelings of self-doubt" at the beginning of the game, I was definitely envisioning a player immediately, unconsciously responding with yes. And of course, the purpose of that is to sort of pull you into the idea that you're not playing a character in the game, that it's you inside this experience. And of course, making it clear that the clinic itself is not necessarily the safest or most prestigious place to get treated creates an immediate tension, especially when the very first thing you do in the game is accidentally sign away all of your rights.
Accidentally. But I can't even read it. It's too hard to read. Bean, have a good night. Get good sleep. Wait, is that commentary?
A lot of people ask about how the resizing mechanic works. The concepts are actually quite easy. To keep an object looking the same, assume if we move the object twice as far away, it just needs to be twice as big. It's all proportional. Interestingly enough, this also works no matter what field of view you use. The hard part of this mechanic isn't the actual resizing. It's trying to figure out where the object needs to be. To do this, you need to test a weirdly shaped object with a weirdly shaped background, and trying to find the right ratio for the object to be big enough to not touch anything, while keeping everything accurate and optimized.
You're off on weekends. So I guess the best day would be Saturdays. A Saturday.
Hey, this is Matt. I did the music and sound.
Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to
This very first jazz piece in the game is called I Wonder, and if it sounds at all familiar to you, that's because you just heard its melody and chord progression in the Somnoscope TV jingle back at the start of the game, which I called Smooth Wonder.
I wonder if I can speedrun the game. Not that I plan to, but I wonder if I can. There is an achievement for completing the game in under an hour.
Hi, I'm Logan, and I'm level designer on Superliminal. A difference with the main resizing mechanic in this game is how much freedom it gives the player. This puzzle is a good example. In most puzzle games, if you put an object on a button in this scenario, the object doesn't need to be moved anymore. The key to unlock the door removes the key from the problem space. But unfortunately, in our game, you can just turn around and grab the object from any distance away. Therefore, we've gotten good at adding barriers in many places so people won't carry an object through all puzzles forever.
I bet you that, like, a speed run of this game, like an actual speed run, will find all kinds of ways to take objects where you're not supposed to. 29 minutes. I kind of want to watch a speed run. I want to see what the speed run is for this game. Why am I in caps? Okay. Super lemon, yeah. Super lemon. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. There's a mobile? Any percent? 5 minutes, any percent? Oh my god, that's gotta be one glitchy mess. What is... Oh my god. I'm watching a speed run. Can I make this any higher? Nope, that's as high as it goes. What? What is happening? He's clipping. Huh? Oh. Okay, so there seems to be a lot of clipping going on. Whoa.
Grilled under Scorchar said, sniffer, 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 sniffer.
Okay, well that went fast. Look at this. Most of it is loading time. Okay, well, no, the timer's paused while it's loading. What? Where is he? Oh my god. Oh. Wait. What? Holy hell. Trying to skip past the loading screen. This seems to be a common theme. What is that? Oh, it's an oxygen tank. And then you fall through the floor again, huh? Wow. Wait, it says former world record. There's a faster one? What? Maybe he messed up? Yeah. No skip for this one. What? Oh, what? I don't even know what happened there. What? No way. The elevator is still functional? Oh my god. That was so fast. What? Wait, is that what happened to me? No, wait, no. What?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What did he just do?
Dude. What?
Okay, that's the voice of the speedrunner. Because I guess at the time that was the world record. Apparently it's not anymore? Former world record?
Dude. Dude.
Dude! Okay, well... that took 3,000 attempts. But it's not anymore? I mean, it says it's the first rank. Okay, wait. But 20 minutes for a glitchless. I don't feel like watching it. I don't feel like watching it. Tired. I'm tired. But yeah, we'll talk. We'll figure out a time. Okay. Thanks so much for hanging out today. Who should I read? Grilled go live. Does Grilled stream? I don't think Grilled streams. I am seeing someone play Timberborn. I have played that game a bit. It was pretty fun. I have no idea what the game is like now because it's been so long. I think it was like early access or something. They're currently in an ad break, but it should be over by the time we get there. At twice? How about we make it 3 times grilled? Here's my Discord if you want to join. I got socials right here. YouTube, TikToks. My VODs are also my VODs are also on YouTube. Let's go say hi to Jiro playing Timberborn. My next stream is Sunday. That's our weekly community day. We're gonna be playing, well, whatever you guys want to play. So, I would love to see you guys there. And Monday we'll be continuing Resident Evil 6 with Dewollo. And I don't know yet what we'll be doing for the second half. Maybe it's time to start Final Fantasy 16? I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. I guess, well, okay, wait. Should we come up with something unique? Do we have time? What's a superliminal raid message? Whatever. Whatever. All right, I'll see you guys Sunday. Thank you guys so much. Oh, bye-bye. And thank you again, Peanut the Bull. Thank you, Rondo. Thank you, Friday Forecast. Thank you, Bear With You, for the raids today. Always appreciate you guys so much. And the resubs. We had some resubs today. And of course, all of you just watching are always appreciated.